Mike Calta show. It's 102.5 The Bone. We're about to take a life-changing, historic moment here on the show. As Steve-O and I get matching tattoos. Steve-O, known for his cavalcade of odd tattoos. He and I have been talking about this for years. We are now going forward with his idea, and both are getting the Grindr logo, the gay dating website logo on our arm. Neither one of us miffed by it whatsoever.
No. I think it's going to look cool, though, because without it saying Grindr underneath, it looks like a cool...
Although I feel like one day I'm going to be on a flight and the guy next to me is going to be like, what's up? And I'm like, nope. I get it.
Especially, we're going for it under the T-shirt line.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be out in public and people go, let me see the tattoo that you and Steve... Just there it is. It's right there.
Right.
Don't talk to me about it. Just look at it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I want to thank my friends at 1603 Tattoo in Ybor City. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to tell you this is the best tattoo shop in all of Tampa. I'm also going to tell you, don't go there. Because the more you go there, the longer I have to wait to get goddamn tattoos. Never get in there. Seriously, it's the only place that I can tell you, I can honestly speak from my heart, so you can walk in and Skip or any of the guys in there. These guys, certainly Panda, that help you out, will give you the best tattoo possible. It's also the nicest, cleanest place, and Skip's done all the stuff for us. These guys are the ones who did Carmen's BH tattoo. They're my go-to for years. The reason why my whole arm is not done is because I'm still waiting for Skip. The only time I get in now is when he has cancellations. That's how popular he is. So thank you guys for coming out today and doing this. I appreciate it. By the way, this is his first tattoo. This guy's never given one before. And
yeah. It's a big opportunity for him.
Yeah. In fact, he doesn't even do tattoos. They found him on the way here. Wouldn't that have been funny? That would have been a great joke.
Yeah.
You just brought a guy who was not a tattoo artist and made him do it for you. What's the matter? You getting sick of looking at yourself naked? Oh, you getting caught? See, you skinny guys.
Now we're getting in our forearms. I don't have to be shirtless.
That's right. That's right. It is kind of weird, though. Weird in a good way to see all your tattoos up close. It is kind of like looking at the Batmobile in the parking lot. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man.
They're iconic. That's why when you're dead, they're going to float in a jug of formaldehyde.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm going to be more ambitious than that, though, with my my mortuary.
Your after plans?
Yeah, my cousin.
I'd like a bone.
Yeah, I even have like really dark. I have a bone.
I don't smoke pot, but I certainly would display one of your bones.
Statuettes.
Yeah.
No, you know what you do is make it into part of the mic stand. Have Steve-O's bone hold the mic. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Or if it's a nice bone, I'll put a knife at the end of it and carry it around.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. like you when you kill a bear or something.
Would it be too dark to have have him throw my body off like a skyscraper or something?
When you're done? Oh, to break all the bones up? Oh, that's pretty cool. Listen to me. Honestly, I have told my family, do whatever you have to do in the cheapest possible way. Like, if you get a casket for me and my legs are too long for the casket, bend them backwards. I'm dead. I don't care what you do. Cut them off at the knee and then put them on top of my belly.
I think the caskets are really rude and...
It's a shame.
Well,
they take advantage of people who lost loved ones.
Well, not only that, but think about it this way. By being buried in the ground.
Right.
Right? Like... It's the same premise as an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
You go back.
Right? Cemeteries make the burial makes the whole world a cemetery.
Yes.
You take this plot of land, which could be used for feeding or housing people.
Right.
Right? It could be used for productive, helpful things. And now what you do by burying a body in it, you render it creepy and permanently useless.
With a bunch of cinder blocks.
Where the whole world becomes a cemetery.
Yeah.
Which is bad. It's all bad. So I think cremation is the only way to go.
But what is the point of going and visiting a dirt plot with like knowing that if you want to put a headstone somewhere or a statue or something, that's fine. But I would much rather have that vial or some sort of urn with the ashes with me in my home.
Right.
Of a few people. I don't love enough people that I'd want a bunch of those. You know what I mean? Or if we all get mixed in one pot.
My mom died, and we had her ashes we couldn't figure out what to do with her ashes. Now, when I was in rehab, I was saying, I never want to. We had one of our groups with all the addicts, and we're sharing. For some reason, I offered up, I never want to snort anything again. You know, except maybe my mom's ashes, right? And there's one older guy in the group was like terribly offended by that, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to snort my mom out. But then when we actually did, my sister and I went out on a boat to scatter her at sea. And as I threw the ashes, like a gust of wind, like blew her ashes into my face, and I accidentally snorted my mom.
Yeah. That is such a hard thing to do. I did the same thing for my wife's grandmother. We went on a boat. And I'm telling you, those ashes blew back and hit me in the face.
Yeah. I just said that my sister didn't even know why I was laughing. Here I've got, like, my mom's ashes on my face. I'm cracking up. I'm like, I just snorted mom.
Now, is your sister completely the opposite of you, or kind of has
much,
a little...
Yeah. Much. She's about as straight-laced as they come.
Yeah. Oh, well, she'll be working at the farm, so...
Yeah,
I got the whole plan laid out.
The animal sanctuary is a huge rad plan.
Steve-O is here. He's going to be doing comedy and with video and telling stories. And I'm going to tell you right now, and ask these guys, I tell a lot of people, I'm going to come check out the show with no intention of going. I went last time you were here. I stayed for the whole thing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I even got up on stage and let you try to set my pubes on fire. It was a fun show, and the audience loves you. And I'm now looking forward to this because this comes with a video component.
Oh, this is the next level.
Yeah.
Like, this really is the next level.
Where we get to see some of the stuff that I've heard about.
You are going to, I think, if you enjoyed the last one, you're going to be very impressed with this.
Friday is 8 and 10:30, and Saturday is 8 and 10:30. Call 864-4000 or improvtampa.com to make your reservations to go see Steve. Now, we are here with the guys from 1603 Tattoos, and we are prepping to get our tattoos done, matching Grindr logos. You can watch it on Bone TV. I'm probably going to Instagram it, too, so we can get a load of this. Yeah, this will be something I tell my kids about one day. Okay, so are we getting there? We ready to go? Hold on. There you go. Okay, there you go.
You said 3 minutes.
Yeah. Steve-O is very concerned with the audience's amount of wasted time.
Yeah.
Frankie from Cafe Chibo is also here with the rolling pin for Steve-O's cauliflower ear. And then we also have a guy who I believe is going to eat some fettuccine. You good?
Yeah.
Don't cover anything.
You're going...
Man, I got hairy arms.
Let's do it more over here so we can get it in the same spot.
I'll do it wherever you do it.
Tuck it right in there.
Sure, right below my son's name.
Yeah.
So the average person that doesn't know is like he's got a guy's name on his arm and a Grindr logo.
Hey,
looks like I'm getting some.
Hey, did you meet Joey on Grindr?
Where do we have it mapped out? Where are you going?
He's above the elbow.
You're in the above the elbow area. I'm over here. You're over there.
You're down there.
Yeah, that's really low.
Okay. So we're not quite in the same spot. Pretty close.
In the region.
Yeah, right arm.
Still below the t-shirt line. That's all that matters.
Okay.
And my wiener.
I just don't have any room above the elbow. I mean, we can kind of sandwich it in right there.
My wiener's going to be dropping.
I'm right here. That's where I'm going.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, that's why I made 3.
All right, here we go. If you want to watch this on Bone TV, we're going now. What do you better go in and get started.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Gio. See if Miguel is available next door to come in here. I'd like to let him know about this. I think he'd appreciate it.
Do you think he'll know what it is?
Yeah,
right
that's what I was
away?
going to say. Let's not tell him what it is and say, what do you think of this logo? And see what he says.
Yeah, right here.
Mike,
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with
see
that.
what he reacts, whether he's like, oh, that's Grindr.
That's good with me because we can...
Nobody tell
blame
Miguel
him.
what it is.
Okay. All right, good. All right. Again, 1603 Tattoos. Thank you to these guys. How's it going over there? All right. This is going to be a fun day for Steve. He's going to get the tattoo, then perhaps cauliflower's ear, then watch somebody eat fettuccine, and then perform at the Improv tonight.
Out of all of the things, eating the fettuccine is the worst to me.
Well, he's not going to eat it.
No,
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
saying out of all the things that are
watching it.
happening, getting the Grindr tattoo, getting your ears cauliflowered, which I wouldn't want to do.
Right.
But I think I'd rather do that than eat
Are we
fettuccine.
doing just the outline?
No, I'm blacking it in.
Yeah, blacking it in,
right?
okay.
Blacking it in?
Yeah, make it count.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. It's gotta match the rest of my arm. Hi, Carmen. Oh, you love this, don't you? Yeah. I don't think we're not gonna revisit your BH one day.
What? Listen.
Hold on, it's not even on.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know I have no problem showing off my tattoo whenever you ask me to. So.
Oh, listen. For the record, I'm not asking you to, but if you wanted to show them, I'm sure they would love to see it, especially Scott.
What logo is that?
Grinder logo.
What do you got over there? This was a great idea. All right, don't say anything about what it is. Don't say anything about what it is. Miguel, we're getting tattoos. Come over here and look at them. Yeah. Look. Steve and I are going to have matching tattoos. Do you recognize it?
Oh my God, is that the Grinder logo?
Yeah.
Wow,
You
you're getting
know.
a tattoo of Grinder?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's that recognizable, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
in
man.
certain circles it is.
Like chirp that goes off and the logo. Every gay man knows that.
Oh, man, this is perfect. This is perfect.
So why are y'all getting the Grinder logo?
Because we want to rid the world of homophobia.
I love it. One Grinder logo at a time.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wouldn't
I love
rainbow be easier?
Yes, it would be actually.
At least my daughter will enjoy that one.
Well, that
What
means
if you fill in the grinder skull with rainbow?
Why don't you shut up?
Ah.
All right, we're going for it.
Wow.
I've been trying to get Steve-O to get matching tattoos since we met, and now we're ready to go.
Y'all are wild over here.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I need to get some of my gay friends to like have a little boy party here or something.
Right? This is a boy. This is
Seriously.
I don't know if
Hey.
we want to have a little boy party, but you know.
we made. We let Miguel touch a lady's privates for the first time on this show.
Yeah, he's no longer
Yeah.
a gold star.
We took your gold star away.
Yeah, that was very awkward. I
All
still
right,
feel
I'm
bad
gonna go
about
on
that.
Instagram here.
Wow.
All right, both the guys are lined up and
Hold on,
ready
let
to
me pull the
go.
microphone up here. Oh, all right. Oh boy.
The sweet sound of the tattoo gun.
I got to tell you, the outline of the grinder logo looks a little bit like Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
You know, I've never really understood. I've never heard the explanation about why it's like a skull on for the Grinder logo.
Yeah.
We should have asked that first before we did this.
Probably so. I don't know. You also, if you wanted to, you should get like a scruff because there's also the scruff.
What does that mean?
That's sort of like the bear otter, similar to Grinder type dating app.
Right. Which would I be?
You would get like a bear paw. So a lot of times you'll see bigger guys that are considered bears, like you are, Mr. Calta.
Yeah.
I'm a definite otter.
Yeah. they would have like they have bear paws on tattooed somewhere on them.
Oh.
Or I believe there's like a bear flag as well that some people will have, and you'll see it like on the back of their Jeeps or something like that.
Right.
So according to the guy who came up with the logo, he said that the word grinder actually comes from coffee grinder. He says that
Thank God.
it's a bit of a social stew, so that's why they came up with grinder. And then he said the logo coloring, he said we wanted something a little bit tougher and rough. It's
Yeah,
also
right?
very masculine, and it's a masculine word sound. We wanted something that wasn't necessarily about being gay. It could be anything. So
I thought it always meant like grinding your teeth because you were getting it from the other end.
You're usually not grinding your teeth when that's going on.
You're not?
No.
What are you
of
screaming?
course. No, you're
For
not
help?
screaming. You're in a face of ecstasy.
My wife makes Chinese eyes when we do it. Those dolphin noises. So, yeah.
Wow.
So I didn't know.
Well, I'm very proud of you all for reaching out across the aisle to the gay community by getting Grinder tattooed on you. Now you should create Grinder profiles with you two holding up your tattoos next to each other.
Oh, I think that would be a fraud to the
no,
gay
you
community.
should. You should do that.
I don't want to excite them, then I let them think I'm available.
Now-
only to pull the prize away at the last second.
also now, Miguel, you know you have to get a Tinder logo on yours now.
Hey, I was Tinder's both. I was
Oh,
on
is it?
Tinder.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I was on Tinder, Grinder, Bumble, Scruff, Adam for Adam.
Where'd you
I was
meet
on
your
them all.
Adam
boyfriend?
for Adam.
Yeah, that one's the like seedy one that we use before dating apps. And
Oh.
if you go on
Is
there,
that like the back pages?
yeah,
Or something?
that
Oh,
was like the
really?
real seedy one. Yeah, Adam for Adam.
That's where a guy shows up with a leather mask on.
Yeah, well, that was Craigslist.
Oh,
That was Craigslist back in the day.
Miguel's got a whole bunch of stories of straight guys coming over, which I
Yeah.
question.
Well, listen, in college, I was in South Georgia, like those guys didn't come out, and I would be curious to see if they ever did come out. But
Right.
it was a fun time back then.
I would like to point out that my screensaver is Naked Miguel.
Yeah. Saw that.
Holding a Christmas package in front of his package.
Listen, that was a long time ago. That was when I was just shapes.
Yeah, but
and
now
stuff.
you have a much better body. You should reenact that.
No, I don't know.
Miguel, how much are you down now?
45 pounds.
Nice. Congratulations.
45 pounds,
Good
yeah.
job.
You should grow the hair back, though. I missed
The
hair.
afro?
Yeah.
No, that
The
was...
afro is where it's at.
I
didn't-
saw Miguel doing pull-ups the other day on his Instagram. I was like, I can't do pull-ups. I can't do pull-ups. I can stand there and look like I'm doing pull-ups because I'm tall.
I've
but-
never been able to do a pull-up in my life.
It took a long time to be able to get to that point.
I'd be able to lift a car before I think I could do a pull-up. Honestly.
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, I was so mad because I've been doing CrossFit for 5 years, and it wasn't until I lost the weight that I was able to do pull-ups. But then my boyfriend joined about a month ago, and his skinny ass was able to just get up there and like do a strict pull-up. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been working at this for 5 years.
Are you guys still doing it on a frequent basis, or are you kind of like every other couple that's
It's
together?
about every
dies
other
off.
week or so. Well, it depends because
Every other week.
Well, it depends on
You're
what
a
it
married
is.
people's sex schedule.
Well, no, so it depends. Like the full blown on,
Right.
Like that only happens like every couple of weeks. But then like other stuff happens like several
Yeah,
times
okay.
during the week.
All right, that's
because
that's important
that's a
stuff.
commitment. When you go the full way and you're gay, like
Yeah.
you
gotta
gotta,
prep.
like,
You gotta prep it.
yes, it doesn't like he's from Buffalo,
Yeah.
and we always say that we
Needs
never
wing
do
sauce.
it in Buffalo,
Right.
Because you're eating buffalo food,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it takes like about
come
a week
on.
when you get back
Right.
to like eat salad and to get yourself all good.
Oh man, you gotta really look into it.
It's a process. Being gay is hard. It's a process.
Yeah.
You deal with discrimination, and then you have to prepare to have sex.
How much discrimination are you really dealing with these days, you think?
It's nothing overt. I mean, thankfully, because of my job and my platform.
Yeah.
But like my friends have faced it, and I've had people like just literally walking down the street holding hands, and people call them fag or whatever like that. So yes,
Really?
that does happen.
Still.
Yes. I mean, even like because I'm black, my boyfriend's white.
You're black?
I am. Very shocking.
And gay?
You'd be surprised how many listeners when they meet me, they're like, "Oh,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
no clue. I
Yeah.
thought you were white."
Oh, I just think you're a rainbow by your voice. Your voice sounds like you should be cotton candy color. Yeah.
Is it that gay sounding?
No, it's not gay. It's very fluffy and nice.
Very fluffy?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It's like when I eat, I can't watch a lot of things on TV when I eat. Like I can't watch old people when I eat.
You can't watch old people
No.
when you eat?
If I'm eating and there's like wrinkly, I don't mean like Golden Girls. I mean like if there's a documentary with old people and they got things on their face and stuff, I can't eat like liver spots and stuff. Ugh. But I could watch Seinfeld and eat anything. So yeah. So your voice is the Seinfeld of my senses.
Oh,
Does that make
I
sense?
Like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
Well, you should try watching like Queer as Folk and while eating and see how that works for you.
I don't want to eat anything that's going to cause me to go.
No.
Yeah, like just I mean, like I've seen Queer as Folk before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just I don't. It's fine as long as I'm not eating.
Oh.
And I don't mean from a it's going to make me nauseous.
Right.
It's just that it's just like when you watch a girl in pornos do that, you still go ooh, like you have your own gag reflex just from watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You always put yourself. It's like why people can't watch or they watch accident videos because you feel yourself in that video. What if
Right.
it happened to me?
Something you feel like that you're being touched that way as well.
Yeah. Wow. Kind of. How's my grinder tattoo?
The
coming out?
grinder logo is looking. I need to get this on my Instagram too.
Yeah. Tell the whole community.
I will let them know. We should. We'll have you. We need to have you all come out to St. Pete Pride next year.
I was going to say, now that you got the grinder logo, you might be the king. What were you last year? Or?
in 2016, I was Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal.
The Grand Wizard of the whole parade.
Hold on, let me get this on mine.
Yeah, please do.
So this is Mike Calta
How you doing?
getting the grinder logo on
Right.
his arm.
Right next to a boy's name.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is so precious.
Complete the cycle.
Wow.
Matching with Steve-O. Now, how's yours coming along? You're awfully
just about
quiet
done
over there.
here.
Yeah.
I think. Are we done?
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah,
How
I think
about
I might have.
Mike?
Yeah, we're almost done. We're just doing a couple of line things. I don't know tattoo terms.
I think line things
Line
is the
things
technical
is real.
term. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
It's going to be interesting to explain to my dad, I think. Although my dad really doesn't know what Grindr is.
What if he
would you
does?
know?
What if your dad's like, whoa, Grindr logo?
That's great. That's great.
Well, that's what my friends used to say when we would go to some awkward places that were gay, and then I'd be like, what if someone from church sees me? And they would be like, if they're from your church and they're in here, they probably don't want anyone to know that they're here as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be
What
fine.
awkward places were you going to? Like dungeons?
Well, they have some rooms that used to be the old bathhouse that used to be in Ybor, and there's one in Atlanta that I used to go to when I was really young.
Now, how much bathing goes on in the bathhouse?
Well, that's what I would do. That's what I would do back in the day.
Show it off a little bit?
Yes. Before Uber, I would go out, and then I would go, and they have like usually like big pools that are like big hot tubs, and then I would just sit there, and then I would sober up, and then everybody else would be having fun because.
And you just watch all that?
Yes. It was interesting.
And you never partake in it?
No, no one ever approached me. So I remember back when I was like 23 or 4, I went to a therapist.
No, dumb that. Whoever dropped the F-bomb over there. All right, here we go. Steve-O and I just got our matching Grindr logo. Let me see yours. Oh, yeah.
Or as I like to call it, Black Bart Simpson.
Mission accomplished. Yeah, dude. I like it a lot. If we do this with anybody else, now they all have to be gay tattoos.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Holy. All right, now I like it. I gotta tell you, I like it a lot. When's the last time you had a tattoo added to the arsenal?
That's 4 = 9.
You got that? Was the last one you got?
One. Yeah, a couple years ago.
And what does that one mean?
It's, my buddy Ryan Dunn had it on his foot.
He had that on his foot. Do you know why?
Because it's a dumb thing to get. It's silly.
Well, at least you're consistent.
Yeah.
All right, good. So that officially has us matching for life.
Very nice.
All right. Well, when your body's floating in formaldehyde, I'm going to go there and be like, I have the same tattoo. Miguel, impressed or
Wow. I am. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
I think the next tattoo should be a St. Pete Pride logo.
You know what? I'm not always going to be in St. Pete, so I don't want to tie it to the city.
Yeah.
Pride logo, I'd be fine with. St. Pete Pride.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to bring Frankie from Cafe Chibo in here, and we're going to see what happens to Steve-O's ears when the rolling pin comes out. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. Drew Garabo live every afternoon from 2 to 6 on 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.